every marketer faces a challenge of really getting to know, to really understand the customers that, that bond with the brand, and understanding the beauty of the brand itself. What is the intrinsic value? What are the equities of the brand itself? And so the only way to really get that is to jump in with both feet.
American Parkour is a brand for a sport.
It's kind of like, let's say skateboarding was, 20 years ago.
Ariel contacted me and said, hey, this is really kind of cool, and I see that you're actually kind of a problem company.
Parkour as a category itself is still in formation. It's still coming together.
We are the Walmart of the sport with about 8 guys.
It's a pretty rare thing to be able to work in a category that it's still kind of, wide open. The students were broken up into 5 teams.
It was interesting when we learned that it was American Parkour as our client. It was a little bit, the project was a little bit vague.
I had never heard of American Parkour before.
It certainly added a whole new level of, I guess, problems.
You couldn't rely on, oh, well, I did this case study on this, or I've done this kind of thing, or this category, of sales or retail for another class, so I'm just going to kind of apply those things.
They had to do a needs-based segmentation, define kind of a scope for the brand, come up with a positioning recommendation. They had to define some implementation ideas. They had all these pieces that they had to put together, directly for me as part of the academic side of the project.
There's a tremendous value, and a big part of that value comes from the leader, from Ariel, from his real-world business experience, and from him using that real-world business experience to teach these graduate students how to pick apart this problem and come up with solutions.
What we learned was why we were doing this and how to utilize it better, and how to, where to focus our energies, not just to do something, but to do it for the right reasons.
Was super relevant to what's going on in the world today.
It's good to kind of go through that process and see the actual models behind brand strategy and how to, kind of divide that up and really attack it from a more, strategic standpoint.
It's kind of like a drop kick thing. It just makes everything make sense.
And this really mattered.